Hey, baby. I need...
And we're live. Okay. Get a Lorne call on.
need you to give me a call back.
Turbo random.
As you can, okay? I just got done talking to a lawyer and I found out some information that I never knew.
Sounds
and I could get a fuckload of people in trouble.
Good luck with that fucking shit.
So I really need you to give me a call back, okay? Love you. Bye.
Salt marsh. Swampy lowlands full of shadows and rivers. Misogynistic building.
I can listen to your sweet voice all night long.
Fuck he's saying.
Sometimes I can get by with a sweet dreams, baby. Good night.
Sorry.
This time, I don't want to spend it alone.
Hey, Kevin.
So I'm coming over.
I apologize for the singing.
Right. Listen for me, falling in the air drive. Look at your window.
I'm at the mercy of the random selection.
Baby, girl, I gotta see you tonight.
Yes.
Tonight. Girl, I gotta see you tonight. Tonight.
Ah.
Got a couple hundred pictures of the pretty face.
The pictures of your pretty face.
I have a million miles to see a little small and realize maybe it's worth the drive, you're worth the drive. So I'm coming over, hope it's alright. Listen for me, pulling and
Oh my god. Ah, there's gold. Sick. And stone.
Yeah, but you violated your probation.
Can you say
like,
Ramona.
Can you say you didn't cheat on your boyfriend?
I can say one better. I have never cheated on anybody I've ever been with. That's thing one.
Thing one.
Thing
two.
Two.
Fucking hell.
You.
God forbid you get to thing three.
All night.
You.
Less than a month and a half.
You.
All night long.
I've been talking to you all night tonight.
Really?
Okay, well, then last night.
Oh yeah.
Don't answer that, huh? Why? Who are you trying to protect? Who are you hiding?
Who are you trying to
I am not hiding anybody, Lorne.
Then you would tell me.
I think
You're hiding. You are hiding the truth unless you tell me. You don't want to tell me because you know you're being dishonest with me.
I am not being dishonest with you. It is
not
not
for now.
doing. First of all.
Yeah, no, I don't have to hear it. Some truth
What
I don't
about-
hear it.
And the truth is that you're drunk.
What do I get?
I'm not drunk. I've been drinking coffee the last 2
Cheaper
hours.
cavalry archers.
Okay, but you
better
drank beer,
trebuchets,
the police showed up,
and
and now
faster
you're afraid
stables.
you might go to jail.
Yeah, because it's somebody by the name of fucking Nick. Who is it?
Oh, they have the
I don't know
tartans.
who
I like
Nick
those.
is. I don't know why.
They're horses that do extra damage to
Yeah.
buildings. Which I always like to
As
do.
I was saying, I told you I wasn't talking to anybody, but that doesn't mean anything. See, I tell you I'm not talking to anybody, and
not do
that's
that.
what you think I am, because that's what you want to
Jump to
believe.
feudal first before we go
But
to
it
the
doesn't
other
matter.
You certainly didn't want anything to do with me.
There's not much to do in Dark Age.
No, and I still don't. I'm talking to you right now after 10. But
I don't
yeah,
need a barracks
after
just yet.
10, do not message me. Do not call me. Ever.
You better fucking
And if I build one, it'll be put down or
Restrictions are not
stable.
going anywhere.
Oh, they're going somewhere because I'm fucking tired of them.
Okay, well then you can find someone who doesn't have restrictions and who
I
likes
don't know
text
like
them
Lord
every
Armstrong.
day, every
Man, I
day.
do not like him.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have a fucking doctor on your 24
I don't like
hours a
Lorne.
day.
He's a piece of shit.
Okay, so every time I tell you that it's okay to break up with me,
You are the one that fucking put that cocksucker in our lives, not me. Don't blame me for him.
and if it's too much,
That was all you.
He's a
and
piece
if
of
it's
shit.
too much for you to handle, then you can end the relationship.
Oh, well, you sound like you're asking me that, and then so you can be with him.
No, I'm telling you that if it's too much to handle, then that might be what's best for you.
What's too much to handle is when you're spending too much time with him and not enough time with me.
But okay, but
That's too much to handle. Maybe you should pay attention to that shit.
Okay, but as I'm saying, if what I'm doing is making you miserable and unhappy, then maybe you should consider going your own separate way.
You know what the sad thing is? I'm happy as hell when you're on the fucking phone with me.
Yeah, you're happy when I'm...
But, you know, when you get off the phone with me,
But you know,
like, I know the fucking doctor's coming over, and he's gonna be hitting on my girlfriend. But my girlfriend cuts me off all the fucking time when I call her.
Lorne, you
know,
are...
it makes me feel like I'm just nothing to you.
shouldn't that
Lorne,
say?
you are
Shouldn't that say it all?
clinically insane. You
Oh
think...
my fucking word.
Oh my
You
fucking
think the
word!
doctor... Why would you...
I'm critically insane because I want somebody to be honest with me.
Lord,
fucking
why do you
side.
think that as soon as you and I get off the phone, the doctor's going to come over? You do realize he has to work.
Well, you told me he was over there all the time.
All the time.
Lord.
And then you got your stories that your fucking brother fucking put out with Emma. And, you know, and that, what a team. And all of a sudden I get a fucking knock on my door by a cop from somebody named Nick that I don't even fucking know of, Nick.
I don't even know.
I don't know, Nick,
Oh,
either.
my fucking word.
Oh my fucking word!
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think you are placing your anger in the wrong place. Because tomorrow you're going to get a call from your probation officer asking why
Well,
you're still drinking.
No, I'm gonna call my probation officer and tell her.
And what are you going to say? You were
I'm
drinking?
not gonna get a call from her. I'm gonna call
He's gonna
her.
ring the probation
Then what are you gonna say?
officer and go,
And how do I
Floyd,
know
I
that she's
fucking
even gonna
drove
wait till
drunk.
tomorrow. I could
Well,
wind
what
up
would
in
she
jail
do?
tomorrow. I could wind up in jail tonight for all I fucking know. My dogs could be here all alone,
My dogs will be
without
all
me.
alone.
and I would have to call my mother in the morning.
Oh my
So
god,
I'm in jail because I had a few beers last night,
he's a prophet.
but I got some fucking people on the internet that are fucking in my ass,
Oh, that's a lot
and
of
all of a sudden the fucking cop showed up at my fucking door.
Ooh yeah.
And
At
brilliant.
2 o'clock,
Oh, baby.
at 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning, when I wasn't doing anything but talking to Ramona.
And brilliantly, you were drinking. You seem to forget that part, that you were drinking and you're not supposed to.
Fine. I drove
Okay,
fucking
so
drunk.
is your phone being hacked? Or did you text somebody?
Okay, so
What are you talking about? Is my phone being hacked? Did I text somebody? I know you're drinking because you said it. You told the officer that you were drinking.
No, I didn't know what. I was expecting him to deny
You
it.
know what my problem is?
Which one?
I need to know.
How many fucking
You are
problems? He's got a lot.
fucking
He's got a whole lot of problems,
honest
so
with me about
which one is
everything.
it, man? Yeah.
You-
You know,
Yeah.
if you know
I like the look of
Nathaniel,
this.
I
I
don't.
need you to tell me.
I don't.
Do you know no fucking
You
Nathaniel?
fucking- If you
A
have
pizza
fucking
shit from
sex with
Canada.
Emma, playing anything with Emma, I need to fucking know. If we're gonna stay together, if you and I are gonna stay together, you have got to be honest with me about everything. You got to stay the fuck with Emma.
Ah!
Okay, you need to stop with all these
That
crap.
bitch
Oops.
is fucking enough about fucking person shit.
You
I went
need
to grab my
stop
phone.
with all these
And I
crap.
fucking pull it, and I know
It ain't no
I
fucking
forgot it
threat.
was attached to a portable
This ain't
charger,
no
and
threat,
only
my fucking
the
life.
thing nearly came flying off the desk.
I ain't fucking
Caught
all
it
that
just about
bullshit.
in time. Jesus Christ!
But I've
Pizza
already
shit.
fucking spent 5 years in prison. I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna spend any more
I'll
time
be
in
calmed
jail
down.
because some stupid fucks want to play fucking games.
Lord, the only thing that would put you in jail is the fact that you were drinking tonight. You seem to keep forgetting that.
Fine, I drove
My
fucking
fucking,
drunk.
I could not fucking believe when I saw a fucking officer standing there.
Officer,
What the fuck?
good evening, officer.
Oh,
heard of that.
Jesus
We
Christ.
don't need it.
I can't even
We just
talk
needed it
fucking
to
class
build
about
the
it.
stable.
My
Why?
cousin's
That's about
gonna
it.
fucking be in class.
It's a wall.
I can't even fucking talk class about it. Isn't
I
that
thought-
fucking cute?
In that fucking
I thought
time.
you said he wasn't going to be in your class anymore.
No, he's gonna be in class this week. I can't even, oh my fucking word.
Oh my fucking word.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Well, maybe now you'll think before you start drinking again. You and I had this talk yesterday.
He's gonna be on my ass about my fucking drinking.
The thing is, I never fucking do anything. I never,
You never did what?
When I drink, all I do is drink a few minutes Tony's, or I drink a few beers at home.
Yeah, but it's still a violation of your probation.
Yeah, I don't think he gets it.
I'm probably going to have to take another fucking class.
Gotta go to road class again.
That would be good. That would be good for you to take a class on alcoholism.
Fine. If you want me to take an AA class, I will take an AA class, but you're going to fucking do something for me. You are not going to talk to Emma anymore. You're going to tell her. I've had enough of her, and I've had enough of her fucking my life.
Essential.
I don't want her in contact with my girlfriend.
I'm about to call her. I'm going to call her.
Call Emma.
Hang on, let me...
If you don't know any guy named Nick...
Oh. Okay.
She is the only fucking...
I'm about to call Ember.
No, no sign of any. Shy.
I don't even know if I can...
It's a load of shy.
Fucking word.
Lorne, what's going on?
You know what's fucking going on?
Oh my god.
I don't know, you seem to think all this fucking shit is a joke.
It's a real fucking funny joke.
The thing that my feelings don't fucking matter when you stay up all goddamn night.
Forensic class, baby.
Fucking church and car, what a bunch of fucking faggots.
Hey. That's me you're talking about there, Lorne.
You obviously don't fucking seem to understand the fucking crap I'm fucking going through.
The crap I'm fucking going through.
Right now,
Yeah, they build pretty
to
fast.
me, I am the center of the fucking world. This is my life.
I went to 33 bonus to get from the
Always the
castle.
center of your own world.
Well,
Be
you're
pumping out the
fucking
cavalry.
right now I am.
Okay, what are you worried about?
Yeah,
But you're not who you said you've been for the last fucking 9 months.
Okay, what do I have to do with this stuff that's going
150
on?
gives a fuck.
Because you're
Who gives a
the one
shit?
I'm talking to tonight, and all of a sudden some fucking guy shows up in my house, some cop shows up in my fucking house.
Quack sucker.
We've established that, but you don't seem to want to fucking put the shit.
Lorne,
Lorne.
you're worried that you're going to go to jail tomorrow.
Lorne.
That's what you're worried about. Stop trying to blame other people.
You
right?
don't want to see him say goodbye to Emma. You don't want to see him to fucking back the doctor off. Everything that I fucking say, you don't seem to want to do.
Okay, so you want me to call this? I said I'd call her, but you want me to call her when she could be asleep?
Oh,
I don't give a fuck if she's sleeping out. She's done so much worse shit to me.
Lorne doesn't give a fuck.
So
I'm not sure who I believe anymore.
Well, Lorne, if you don't believe me, because I'm not going to live under your cloud of suspicion.
Listen. You spend fucking nights up all goddamn night, and you expect me to believe that you've been watching Forensic Files all night, every fucking night?
Holy shit, Lorne.
Why wouldn't you be watching Forensic
24
Files all
hours
night?
in a day. Do you want to know what I do every waking moment that I'm not asleep?
Forensic Files.
You used to tell me that you got hooked up with Emma.
I have never, first of all, I'm not hooked up with Emma. I think I've talked to her twice on the phone without you there. Twice. And
this little island. I wonder what's on here.
literally. And one of those times was when I was just away.
Where going? So let's go find what's over there.
Nick. What the fuck is Nick?
The fuck is Nick?
You're worried that you're going to go to jail.
Who the fuck is
I'm on the fucking
Nick?
boondock.
Don't you?
How the fuck could any guy named fucking Nick know me?
Do you know Nick?
I don't even know a guy named Nick.
Because I don't know a Nick.
You see that there's a fucking problem here.
Let's see.
Alright, you know what? I'm calling her now. I am calling her now.
Call
Nick. Has he been on the fucking line the whole time?
Oh,
Call
good
Nick.
God.
Fucking call Nick. It's a new one.
Hold on.
You know, fucking believe this shit. It's just, wow. I don't want fucking him on that line. Don't fucking put her on line. Do not call her.
Oh, for once he's like, do not call Emma.
I want to know what's going on. I'm about to call her. I want to know what's going on.
I don't want anything to do with that fucking bitch.
You don't have to have anything to do with her, but you could at least ask her if she
No,
has
you
something.
ask her.
No, I'm
I
not
will
going
stay
to.
on the phone. Why?
Fine, I'll call her right now.
Don't even say my name. Don't ask
Lauren,
me for anything.
No, Lauren, this is your problem. You had somebody
Yeah,
come
good.
to
This is our problem. Don't, Ramona.
this.
Do not tell her that I am on the fucking line. You ask her the questions.
Conscription.
I am not going to interview her. You are the one who had the police show up at your house. This is your problem.
Yeah,
Don't try
and
to
I've
run
been
it over
talking to
me.
you. You have been on the phone with me for a long fucking
Get some
time.
wood.
All right, then.
Yeah,
Then you know
did.
it. Okay, so I don't
There's
think.
no reason for any fucking cop to show up in my goddamn house.
Quite
Yeah, they
house.
know he's fucking walking around. There's no reason for any cop to be fucking called in my house.
I am about to call her, and I am not going to do your bidding.
Shit, the Blues died
That's not
pretty
going to
quickly.
happen.
I don't know who fuck Nick is.
Okay, well then you're going to have to ask
it looks like
her.
it's just
I'll
wood.
call her,
Right.
and you're going to have to ask her.
That was worth finding
Oh
out.
yeah, she's getting me so fucking
Just in
wrong.
case.
She fucking lied to me so many times. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
let's just see what she has to say.
I don't want to go on the phone with her. Why are you not understanding with that?
Okay, then
Don't
I
call
will
him up.
call her.
You call her. You're talking to her, not me.
Lauren,
I ain't going to say anything. I'm going to listen to her. I ain't going to say anything.
Lauren, I
I
am
don't
not.
want to talk to
The
her.
classic Lorne
I
technique where
don't
he just
even want
listens
her
in.
knowing that I'm on
Phone
the other
calls.
fucking line.
Bit of a
I
voyeur.
am not playing your lawyer. I am not going to ask her questions about
Yes, it is a
your
Lorne.
Just tell her
problem.
what happened. Just tell her what happened. See what her reaction is. Don't fucking say
There's
that
a video
I
about
know
it on his
you do it on the
channel.
other line.
It's not called Good News,
Are
I
you
don't
that much
think.
of a coward?
So,
No,
I can't remember
just
the
don't
actual
want anything
video
to
that he
do
says it
with
in, but
anymore.
there is one.
I'm tired of it.
If you look around
Okay,
hard enough,
I
Dave,
think there's
there will be
fucking
one.
hell with that bitch. I am fucking tired of it.
I am
And
not.
you all had to understand that after the fucking shit that she did the other day.
Okay.
It's
now,
one of his dumb phrases
I
him and his friends
I'm
say.
not going to call her.
Good no.
I am not going to do your bidding. If you
And he
want
says
to
it
be
in
a
a few
grown
calls as
man,
well.
and if you want to be responsible, and if you want to tackle your problems, then it might be best for. I'll call her, but it might be best for you to speak to her.
I'm not going to call
All this
her.
what I
You
say
on the
from fucking
phone.
not having
I'll
to
be
do
on the
that.
phone. Okay. Do you want to talk to her?
Fantastic.
Yes or no?
Bring
It's not
it
a
on.
hell
I don't know
lot.
who fucking Nick is. Seems I'm
It's
my
a
own
decent
girlfriend and won't stick up for me.
All right, we're calling
check
Emma.
it. Yes,
We're going to
please.
find out what's going on.
Call him up.
Hang on. You're drunk, so hold on.
Yeah, well,
Oh well.
you got some fucking shit going on with the doctor.
Fucking shit.
All right, and you're an
Oh, the
alcoholic.
doctor.
Now hold on.
Yeah, well, you got
Got
some
him.
shit going on with the doctor and you want to be honest about.
Okay, so cheaper cavalry archers. Yes. Okay, so are you building an archery range then? I always forget the
Lorne
cavalry archers come out of the
is here.
archery range because they're
And
fucking on
something
horses.
happened tonight.
So you'd assume they're from the stable.
Is everybody okay? Is anybody dead?
No, nobody died.
No,
Nick?
Emma, you're a piece of shit. Not really though.
What?
Who
Who's
is
Nick?
Nick?
I don't fucking
Man,
know.
how
Nick.
the fuck should I know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Really? You're calling me,
Really?
waking me up,
Really?
and you're asking me who's
I'll never get tired of
who's a dick? I don't know. Maybe it's you.
Who's a
I
Nick?
didn't say Dick. I said Nick. N-I-C-K.
Oh,
Let's get
I'm
more.
surprised you could spell it, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah,
and
well, I'm
what
surprised you
does that have to
couldn't
do
say
with me? What does that have to do with me? Well, I'm not the one who's drunk. You sound like you're fucking
Yeah.
plastered. So,
Well, I'm not,
What is-
I'm
what's
not,
this all about?
been trying to fuck with somebody.
Fine, I drove
Yeah,
fucking
for
drunk.
years.
well, I'm laying down in my bed with my loving girlfriend Stanley. You're waking me in the middle of the night. What the fuck do you want?
Who? I want to know who Nick is.
Well, that's great. I don't know who the fuck Nick is. Nick Carter? I know some people like
Fucking
him.
Nick Carter.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not your girlfriend for you to be calling and giving me some interrogation.
Wasn't he like a
The
pop
fuck
star
is
in the
Nick?
90s?
Who the hell is Nick Carter?
Nick Carter.
Nick what?
You just said Nick Carter. Who's that?
Fucking
He's a
Nick
little
Jonas.
twinkie singer. He's on meth like your ex-girlfriend Nikki.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was a pop singer. He was like a boy band type, I think.
I don't know.
I think I remember
I don't know
him.
what the fuck you're talking about.
He's like a
What
blonde
do you
guy.
want from me?
I mean, you tell him.
You see a
No,
blonde
No,
guy?
Lauren. Unless this has something to do
Lauren,
with Ramona.
you have to tell.
Be a man, Lauren. Grow a fucking pecker, okay? Just fucking tell me
Pecker.
what the hell this is all about.
Be a woman and take the
Fuck, I didn't have 2
fires
minutes
your
off.
legs.
I'm
You
gonna
need
eat
to
it.
stop being such a cocksucker.
You seem to be wanting
Get
to
real.
be fucking getting, you'll fucking get me in jail, don't you?
Lauren, I don't care where the fuck you are, as long as you're not in the pussy of a little girl, okay?
Hey,
What are you calling me about in the middle of the fucking night? Plaster.
You are such a fucking liar. You really are a fucking snake.
Who's the one who bought condoms and tried to fuck a little girl
Oh,
and then denied it?
You're a fucking snake.
Okay, so I'm a snake and you're a balding pedophile calling a woman in the middle of the night, not even giving her a good
I'm
reason.
far
Is
from
this
a
how you...
pedophile.
I'm far.
I'm far from a pedophile.
I'm far from a
and
fucking
you can kiss
pedophile.
my ass. So
Well, I wouldn't want
Classic
to.
Lorne
I don't
lines.
want your diseased lips all over my fucking ass.
Well, I'd have to find it first, okay?
Ramona, I'm done with this bitch.
No, you're not done with anything, you motherfucker. What the fuck are you calling me for in the middle of the fucking night? You have no fucking balls. If we were in the same goddamn town, we would not be doing this shit. You're calling me in the middle of the night, and you're not giving me a reason, and you're being a fucking asshole.
How are we doing here, lads?
I'm not your mom, and I'm not
doing
Ramona.
alright.
You can't do this to me, okay? I'm not gonna fucking stand for this bullshit. What are you calling me about? Are you ready, you fucking coward?
Ramona, I'm done with her.
Lauren, you were done a long time ago with
This
everything.
is not a good new moment, for surely.
When I tell you I'm done with her, Ramona, I mean I'm done with her.
This is far from a fucking good new moment.
Is Emma still on the line?
No, she hung up.
Right.
Alright.
Is that Roy?
Fucking Roy.
Baby.
I'm listening to the scanner. Hold on.
Okay.
The voice of truth. The voice of reason.
I'm.
You gotta be
driving
honest with
Econo
me.
van. That's not what Roy drives, is it?
Econo van?
And Roy drives a pedo van, that's what he drives.
Does it say the color?
It said light green.
Fucking forest green, Dodge Journey.
This is dark green.
Come back, you.
Is it Ford?
Oh, I don't know the name of that now, Lee. If I'm being honest.
I'm listening to it in my earbuds in my ear.
Canon Galleon, yes please.
Okay.
Fucking AirPods. AirPods.
No, he's talking about
Quad pods.
no to give the Econo van the green light. I guess there's
What are you
like
laughing at?
railroad
Oh, yeah,
tracks
of
or
course.
something, and the guards are
Of
down,
course.
but there's no
Mhm.
train coming.
How could I be so
they're
stupid
letting people by, but that's totally in a different area.
to do that?
Hold on, sorry.
No. It's okay.
Or to not
A
do
lot of
that
it
in
is
this
really
case?
garbled. Why is there so much background noise? It's really hard to make out what they're saying.
I know, but I hate that those spinners.
Is it a family van?
It's a fucking pedo
Or a
van.
cargo van?
Yeah, it's more of a cargo van. Like a construction van.
Construction staff.
Oh, don't think so. This thing... Okay, wait, hold on. Forest Green. 40 Cono van. E150. No back... Oh. Only windows on the front and very back. Making a traffic stop. License plate. See?
Died.
Yeah, we're leaving the license plate.
Let's not pick a fight with Vikings on water. It's not going to end well for me.
Does it say anything about roof rack?
Oh man. No, they said it has a ladder rack.
It's got a big rack. God.
What's the ladder rack?
A ladder rack.
What's that?
With the ladder rack?
Yeah.
A ladder rack. That's Roy has that on his van.
Oh.
That whole so you can put a ladder on it.
Oh.
With a ladder rack.
Oh man, I'm too fast.
That might be him.
Too fast, these losers.
You got windows on the front, you got windows on the back, and you got them on the side.
Fucking hell.
On one side.
Bolts all over the gaff.
Did you hear that? Subject is failing to yield. I am going to turn the siren. No, he's... Shit.
Or maybe I will pick a fight with them. Yes. Feeling a bit cheeky now. I'm gonna go for it, like.
What are they saying on the scanner?
Maybe they'll build the castle here to sink the fuckers if they come in here, try to go near us.
Oh no.
And no one's died yet. No team's given up yet, apart from the gots there. They must have got pounced on early. They must have spawned like right beside someone.
Huh? What, baby?
1097 on scene? Sergeant
Oh my
Capello.
Christ.
What does that mean?
1090. That must be the cop's name.
I hope so. We can only hope. That literary masterpiece is getting a sequel.
That must be his name.
Officer Johnson 1026 detaining suspect.
Does he say the name?
No.
Everybody idle you. Oh yes, you. You can chop wood, I guess. Oh, fucking done already. Jesus.
With the 1096.
I don't know. I don't know the codes.
Possible mental subject.
Taking abroad too. Taking a broad.
Uh-oh. They're calling
Possible
for
mental subject.
an ambulance for a medical evaluation.
Could do it in our
Stand
market.
by. I can't put it on
There's not a lot of gold
speaker.
here.
We'll play. Why not?
There's a whole lot of wood.
Okay, I can just go by what you're saying.
I don't understand
We
what
can
I'm
use that.
saying. I feel like a big twat hole.
Oh shit.
Well, it's alright. It's alright. At least you repeat what you're hearing. I can get something from it anyway.
There's crap in my pants because I put one of my old diapers on. That way I don't have to get at
You fuckers come back, man.
it.
Oh baby. Daddy's babies. 80 cars, please.
$1069er, $1069er, we got whores in the city. We need backup now.
Waiting to find out if it's Roy or not.
No, that's what they said. They must be right.
Huh?
Fuck, let's go round. Ain't gonna work.
Huh?
Huh?
Thank you for doing this, baby.
You're welcome. Your balls must feel like concrete, huh?
It's always coming.
Yeah, I'd feel better if you were here.
Am I being attacked by the yellows too? And the greens? What's going on?
They want a blood test done at 1048 Main Street.
Ah, you fuckers, man.
What town? It didn't say what town.
No.
Fuck them. They ain't gonna get away with that. Trying that shit on me.
I have no idea. You know my one in here?
No one gets around with that shit. Heard that town center.
So tell us if Mary, you know my one is on there. You go ahead with your transmission.
Hey guys, by chance, do you have somebody that can run over to 1345 on Taylor with the key opening device to open a car?
Why doesn't that bitch call fucking AAA?
How are we doing? It's hard to tell.
Parking, I'll go over there and open it up.
Okay, no problem. I don't think Mary does a negative.
Palermo!
Palermo! It's in Italy!
Palermo? Oh, fuck, that's on the way to Belfast.
What?
That's on the way to Belfast.
Palermo! Ah, there go fucking beat them.
Yep.
That should get you fuckers, man. For coming at me like that. You bastards. Yeah, man, Palermo and Belfast, and there's a Bangor. It's Ireland. Maine is like Ireland and Italy
On Highway
together.
3?
And no, not Ireland, Northern Ireland, I should say. It's not even. There's not even a
Highway
republic.
3.
It's the other one.
Yeah, Highway 3. That's on the way to Belfast.
It says the
Fucking
202 and
Belfast.
the 3.
Yep. That's on the way to Belfast.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call Dan. I don't know where he is.
Oh man, naive. Christian's least favorite word.
I don't know.
What are they saying on
Athens.
Come on.
It's a bit of Greece too.
Come back to me here.
Jesus.
Come back to me here.
Fucking Europe over
I
here.
want to know about this.
European Union, Jeff.
Never mind calling Dan.
But apart from
I want to know about this.
Northern Ireland won't be part of the European Union soon enough.
Why do you want to know how he's doing?
Hello?
Dan.
Well, if things stay the way they're going anyway. It won't be.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hey. What's up?
You're naive to him! Okay, they've got one Riley. So I can just send one over.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
Roy. A sensual Roy, really.
I'm coming back from the grocery store.
Oh, yeah, it's Jan, is it?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's Jan.
Yeah.
Is it? I can't tell. You go deaf.
Okay.
Are you,
Wow.
Wow.
They didn't have any hard salami
Why?
because they suck.
Are you at the store right now? Can you please bring me a 4-pack of Red Bulls and I won't pay you back?
No, I'm sorry. I'm now pulling back to the house.
She's on the Bulls, man.
Motherfucker, go get me some Red Bulls!
Are you giving me orders?
What? Oh wait, hold
Are
on.
you giving me...
It said that the
Fucking Roy.
150 car
Pizza
goes
shit.
down and it has damage on the front driver's side bumper.
Oh, snap.
There's
60 foot and
blood.
60 foot and 60 wood. Oh, they're kind of expensive, aren't they?
Him?
Oh,
Uh,
no, they said
not as
there's
much as Paladins.
blood on it. They're waiting for forensics.
Forensic.
Don't worry, Lorne.
Forensic
Oh,
files.
yeah. I wouldn't be.
It could just be a deer, he said.
It could be a car that he clipped earlier too. It could have been a red car.
Baby, is Roy painting a house?
No, but remember, Jackie said that he clipped the car in the auto body shop and didn't even know it.
Is he doing any painting?
Couldn't.
Does he
It
said
could
that.
have. It could have been a red car.
And he said that he swapped paint. So, like, he's stealing stuff? Like, trading it?
No, it means that he rubbed up against somebody else's car.
Ew, that sounds horny.
Horny. Cool. Horny baloney.
This is boring. I don't want to listen for Roy anymore. He's probably
Well,
arrested.
maybe you.
Oh,
Maybe
rest.
you don't, but I do.
Well, get the internet again.
Well, easier said than done.
Okay.
Quick, cut it.
The fuck are you doing?
So,
You!
I'm pacing, drinking coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, that's funny.
Waiting to find out if that's Roy or not.
Who are these?
I'm gonna turn
Yeah,
it off.
Bells.
You
All
won't
right.
ever know.
That's not helpful if you turn it off.
Why? I don't want to hear it. It's stupid.
Well, you might not want to hear it, but it's kind of my whole night relies on knowing.
My whole night.
Yeah, it's okay. Just don't listen. I'll just turn it off.
Maybe next time you shouldn't smoke weed.
Fucking weed. You got the greed?
Ugh.
Okay. I need a bit more firepower if I want to go walking in there. Like that. Who's a fucking idiot?
I saw your hair, but I didn't see any boobies.
Boobies.
Send me a picture of your boobies, please. I want to see your boobies.
Oh my
I
god.
love your boobies. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, baby, I'm all set. I texted Dan to see if he had heard from you, and he texted me back, said he hadn't, and he mentioned about Emma going over to her family for dinner, and
Where's that?
I forgot
What the
that.
fuck do you think you're doing?
You and Rhoda were gonna go with Emma tonight, so I'm okay now. But call me when you're ready to call. I'm in bed, and I get my phone right next to me, so whenever you want to call me, you can. Okay? I love you. I hope you have a good supper. Mwah. Hello.
Hello.
Fucking
Hi, what are you doing? Checking on me?
checking on me.
No. Why?
Yeah, that was a bit Ernest
Well,
Timmons-esque.
'cause I told you about
With the boobies.
Tony and Wendy, so I figured
Go on,
you're
man.
probably checking on me.
No, I'm not. I'm not checking on you.
Jesus, I'm running out of fucking
Okay.
gold fairly quick. The homes
What are you
ain't
doing?
cheap, man. The homes
Are
ain't
you
cheap.
still over there?
Yeah, but I'm leaving like probably in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
I'm leaving about right now.
There's 2 shows. Pyramid came on after Family Feud.
Fucking pyramid. Family Feud.
And we were talking about game shows earlier. How it'd be interesting if they brought back old game shows. And I mentioned the Pyramid. And
Hey, Gordy, what's going
Came on tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay, bye.
Apart from the chest cooler got to hang on a little bit.
Okay, why'd you hang up on me?
Because you were at your friend's house.
Well, why wouldn't you say something before you hung up on me?
I did. I said, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I didn't hear that.
My Saturday's been
Oh.
extremely
Hear
dull.
anything.
I definitely.
Apart from that live stream that Reborn had on
You
earlier.
were mad at me, so I was like,
That was quite fun.
Tony, I gotta go.
Why would you?
But apart from that, it's been quite boring.
Because you're more important to me than Tony.
Piss and rain as well, so I couldn't go out for a walk either. you know.
Okay.
So that's, can't think of a better reason.
We had a second wind of summer during the week, but it seems to have died now. That's where it
What
lasted.
did you
What are
guys
you
do?
doing? Well,
Oh shit. Hold on now, hold on. Let's go back home.
when I got there, we just talked for a while, and then we played scat, which I don't know if you're going scat. There's about 31 crowds.
Right.
And
Did he
we
say
barbecued.
scat?
Then we were talking about
I hope
the
not.
one that used to be on and shit, and
I really hope
they
not.
usually watch Family Feud. And we were watching Family Feud, and I messaged her,
Oh
I-
Jesus,
I
yeah,
messaged her, I
we
said,
get it. You're watching fucking
"Cool,
Family
that
Feud.
fucking show
It's not that interesting, man.
Pyramid came back on, and none of
Oh
us
yeah,
knew
recipes.
that
I heard about
it was actually gonna come on.
that. Well, I'm gonna have plenty of excitement next weekend, so you know,
Yeah.
this weekend can be afford to be boring.
Yeah.
So that was
My trebuchets are gonna get demolished as soon as I fire, but fuck it, who cares?
You called one
Take out their
of them,
castle.
I thought you were mad at me.
Worth it.
Can't have her mad at me.
How much did tonight cost you?
It didn't cost me anything.
Bullshit. Fucking
No,
bullshit.
it's not cost
They
me.
don't have you over without you bringing everything. So just tell the truth. How much did it cost you?
It cost me a pack of cigarettes that I bought for myself.
I got a castle out of it.
That's
Yes.
what it cost me. Seriously, it did not cost me anything other than a pack of cigarettes for me.
So they bought the beer.
Make cigarettes for me.
I didn't
Well,
drink.
no, you bought the beer.
Lorne, come on. Did you have at least one? Don't fucking lie to me.
No, I brought them a case of.
Okay, so I
water.
can't afford.
You're completely slurring right now.
Um,
Seriously.
No, I am
Any
not
cavalry?
slurring.
You are. I'm telling you that you are.
Is there any villagers anywhere that aren't doing anything?
If you weren't, I
You.
wouldn't have said anything.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go. What's the cheap unit here again? Skirmishers.
Debbie,
Oh, I don't know if I want them.
Are you ready to tell the
Hey.
truth?
I never have any luck with those skirmishers.
I ain't telling the truth.
Let's save a bit of gold now and let's go
Alright,
after. Let's
it's always
try the
shit
skirmisher.
See, I.
Oh, give me a full
I
pack.
don't want you disappointed in me. I'm
fucking know.
sorry.
Well, I.
Why do it, you fucking ass?
Because you can't tell the
I
truth.
know.
Like what
You're
the
a fucking
fuck,
wank.
man? Seriously. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bang.
What was the point in that?
I love Tiffany. She's the princess princess.
I don't want you disappointed in me.
I'm disappointed, number one, that you drank and you lied about it, and then you spent the money on it because he didn't go get the beer, you did.
You get the
You just
beer.
lie. That's what you do. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow you say, I'm so sorry. I'll never lie to you again.
I'm
getting
never
closer.
lie to you again.
But you're just a liar.
Don't.
Precious.
You're just a liar, Lorne. You're just a fucking liar.
Debbie, listen to me. Don't give up. Don't
Don't give up on me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
But no-
Give up on a liar?
Yeah.
You're a
600
liar.
gold.
What do
Let's
you,
make
what
it.
do you need?
Let's do a bit of
What do you need
7.
to tell the truth?
There we go.
I need you to not give up on me.
That'll do.
I'm
That'll
getting
do.
close to not doing it.
I want to throw
Getting close to not doing
what's called in the game
Not going over
trash units, which is basically skirmishers and pikemen
the stuff
or
that I used to
halberdiers,
I already
because they
did
don't
that.
cost They only cost food and wood, the
I
two
know
most
you
popular
told me on
resources,
fucking Google.
and they're like the
I
weakest
have better
units.
things to do, but you
Winnie
know
does.
who doesn't?
By
Winnie does.
that token, you can get a load of them
you
very
had Winnie
cheap.
do it.
I didn't have
Hence the
to do it.
trash, because you don't have to spend gold on them, so they're not really
I
as
know,
valuable.
The sucks that
Nor do they do the damage to the really
It
make them
sucks
worth
that
it.
you can't tell the truth.
Now they are useful in some things, you know.
You just can't tell the
Pikemen,
truth.
pikemen are great counters for cavalry,
I don't
and
wanna
skirmishes
lie.
are good counters for archers.
Then why do you do it?
Because I didn't want you to disappoint
Because
me.
you think that.
But
I'm
against
not-
everything else, they're not much good.
Because I didn't want you to know that I was disappointing you.
You think that I'm not going to know that you were drinking.
The last few upgrades actually were right here. Oh my god.
I didn't do bad.
You didn't do bad. You're drunk right
I
now,
didn't.
and you just drove home.
I didn't do
No.
bad, huh?
I'm not drunk.
Lorne, if you took a breathalyzer right now, do you know what it would say?
I know I failed.
Fine, I drove
Fail.
fucking drunk.
You're a fucking failure.
Is this
How does that make
this
you feel?
called? I hope so.
Well, it doesn't make me feel good.
Ooh, I'm nearly up fucking
No,
over
Split
these
an
guys.
18 pack.
Alright.
Good job.
Let's bring them up.
Good job. You split an 18 pack.
Where'd you get an 18 pack from?
18
Wait, you
bag.
told me before.
Well, I said 12 pack
Oh, a 12 pack. That you
18,
bought,
12
right?
pack.
that I bought.
Right.
Not much
Yeah,
difference now, in fairness.
exactly.
It's not a 6-pack, is it? It's a
I don't give
Been over
a
there
shit.
since
I
2 o'clock.
don't give a shit.
12-pack's still quite a
I
lot.
don't give a shit. You're slurring right now, which means you were slurring when you left, and you were slurring when you got your drunk ass into your car and you drove your fucking ass home.
Fine,
Again,
I drove fucking drunk.
you just can't do it. You just can't do it. What is wrong with you?
I can do it.
Population limit.
You can't. You can't.
Fuck.
How much did you bring home with you?
I didn't bring any home with me. I'm making coffee right now.
Coffee.
That's the code for drinking more beer. I already know that.
That is not a code for drinking more beer. That is
Yeah,
a code
it is.
for I'm making coffee right now so I can have coffee to drink. There's no code for I'm making coffee.
I don't know why you have to be a liar. I waste my time talking to you. I waste my time
don't.
trying to help you. It's a fucking
No, you-
waste.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't. You know you fucking don't. Why are you saying that?
Because it obviously didn't make any difference.
Yeah, it did.
The talks that you had at AA didn't make a difference. Nothing is making a difference.
I'm sorry
The
I went over
contract-
Tony's, okay?
Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry
Shut
I
up.
went over there.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
I don't care.
I know.
Yeah,
I can tell.
it doesn't make any
You have
difference.
every right
you know
to
why?
not care. I'm not-
Because it's the same thing every time.
Yeah. You have every right to not care. You have every right because I did the same thing that I did before.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry. I didn't, but I did not do exactly the same thing I did before.
What's different?
I did not drink as much. I
As
did not
much.
drink in the small amount of time that I used to go over there and drink. I did not drink as much.
You're drunk
I've
right
been
now.
there for a longer time, and I drank less.
You're drunk right now.
And I ate.
Nay.
You're drunk right now.
No, I'm not drunk right now.
Yes, you are. How many did you have? 6?
I have a buzz. I'm not gonna,
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have a buzz.
You have a baz.
Yeah, how many did you have? Did you have 6 of them?
I had 6, but that was from.
I don't
got there
care
like
how
2:20.
long it was. I don't care how long it was, Lorne. You are drunk right now. At this moment. And you were drunk when you got into your car.
I know. I had it in. I was going to fucking take a cab because I gave Tony my keys,
Yeah, so?
was gonna
You-
take
but you
care.
didn't. But you didn't.
but you were mad at me. You hung up on me.
Oh,
You hung up the phone on me.
No, it's not your fault.
You're the reason I drove drunk, because you hung up the phone on me.
Because of what you would think.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to think better that you got into your car and drove home instead of waiting and getting a cab.
I know. I didn't give much thought. I was fucking panicking.
Man, you're stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid when it came to that. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I'm not kidding, Lorne, when I tell you that I hope you get arrested.
I know, and you better never fucking call the cops on me again.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want, you little fucking bitch. Lying motherfucker. That's all you are. You're a giant pile of shit. I can do whatever
No,
the
I'm
fuck
not
I
either.
want.
You
You
know
know
it.
what, Lorne?
You know it.
If you don't do anything wrong, guess what? Nothing is gonna happen. I would rather have your ass go to jail than you run over someone.
I'd rather have my ass go to jail than to murder someone too.
Call your mom.
And I'm
Call your mother.
Cut my fucking mom.
Get her on the
No.
phone. Why not?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
What's
it's
wrong?
fucking 10 o'clock at night. My mother's in bed.
Okay, good. You know what? We're going to call her tomorrow. And you're going to tell her exactly what you did today. You're going to tell
She
her.
knows I was out bonus.
You're going to tell her. I want to hear.
You're a farmer's again,
You're
Lorne.
going to tell her that
They don't think you're so great.
Intoxicated. That's what you're going to do.
Right? Then you're gonna meet her tomorrow.
Pumpkin isn't really a big deal here.
Meet
I know
her
you guys in
what?
the States love it.
You're gonna meet her. You're gonna meet
Because
her.
herself is always on about
I
pumpkin
don't
pie.
need to- She doesn't need to know
And I'm
you're
like,
there.
okay.
Oh, she's going to.
Okay, good. Then while we're meeting everyone, you're going to...
Pumpkins, those things that you use for Halloween.
You're gonna tell
Those
her what the
decoration
fuck
things.
you did.
That's about it.
Yes.
Here.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because.
Can't be honest? Can't be
Even though
honest?
Halloween is an
She's the
Irish
one that
um,
wanted you to call her when you were
creation,
little.
I guess.
Do you
It's like a
remember
pagan
that?
know.
holiday.
When you were
I know.
crying and her
Celtic
office,
pagan
how
thing.
pathetic.
I'm trying to get beyond this shit.
You're
I'm
not
trying to
trying.
get beyond it.
You're not
Yes, I
trying.
did,
You're
Qwerty.
doing it.
Samhain
I know,
is
I
the
fucked up today, okay?
the 1st of
I know I
November.
fucked up.
Yeah,
The day
because
after
you're a
Halloween.
fuck up.
It's a national holiday in Ireland.
I didn't want to drive home. I
So
told
if
her
it falls on a Monday, we get a bank holiday Monday
start drinking.
on
I
it.
didn't
So I was gonna
want to
take a
drive
cab home.
home, but
Or the week I think the week it falls on,
Oh,
basically we
it
get
was
a bank
my
holiday Monday.
Irrational
Which is nice.
thought and panic. I didn't want to disappoint me, and I disappointed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course you did.
It was my bad. It was my fault. The whole fucking thing was.
Back up, back up,
Have
back
you
up.
have you
It's
told
different, 'cause
Maria
it was.
any other times that you drank in the last month? Have you been calling her and
Oh.
telling her every single time that you did?
Yeah.
I'm fucking
And
drunk,
what
drunk.
did she tell
Yeah. She told me okay, and I'm happy that you
Is
were
that
honest
okay?
with me.
you? Yeah, I know. You're so honest.
She told me out straight.
She must be so proud of you.
Are you gonna stop?
No. No, I'm not going to.
And
Why?
I'm happy. Because every time I talk, you talk.
Well, you need to talk a little bit faster.
Well, I'm not going to. So I'm happy you're honest with me about it. You know not to do it.
Oh, does it?
I don't need to tell you anymore.
Fuck, I can't think. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't fucking think what it is.
Good. Then you're going to call her again.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, our language would be called Irish. Or
Yes.
Gaelga, really, but
No.
Yes.
Irish all the same.
No.
You're calling her. You need to be a fucking man. If you are such a man and you're gonna drive drunk, then you're gonna
It's
call
kinda like-
everyone who gives a shit about you, and you're gonna tell
It's like
them-
a end of the harvest kind of holiday, I guess. You know?
Good, then you're gonna come up here and meet me.
No,
Yeah.
you're not gonna tell me what to do.
I can't remember what the fucking
I
word
don't need
was.
liars.
Well,
The life of me.
I don't know
If
why
they
you're
wanna-
afraid to tell
It's
me.
like- it's like a pagan
if
thing.
All she's gonna tell you is, "I'm so glad that you told me. You're so honest. I'm proud of you, Lorne." Then why won't you call her?
if they want to make damn sure that I have somebody that's helping me, that they don't have to worry about, that they don't have to ask me questions about.
I don't need to prove shit. to
And
you.
a common
Then you can come up
misconception.
here and meet me.
People,
I don't
a lot of people call the Irish language Gaelic.
You're the
It's
one
not.
that needs to prove shit. You
That's
need
a-
to
I think that's a
prove
Scottish
that
one.
You can be a good person. And you
Our one's
can
called Gaelga,
actually
it has a
do
G
the
in it.
right thing on your own.
Um,
Why is it everybody has
We have a
problem
sport
fucking
in Ireland
me?
called Gaelic football, though.
I don't want them to have a fucking problem getting on the phone and talk to me. And speaking everything.
So when someone says
that
Gaelic in
everyone
Ireland, they're usually talking about the football,
has a
rather
problem
than,
coming up and meet me, except
the language.
Why would I? Why would I spend my money and my time coming up to see someone who's a liar?
You gotta go to fucking Quanville.
Why?
It's
Well,
lovely this time
why
of
would you
year.
tell me that when Emma contacted Vince, that it was you, also you.
What do you
that
mean me?
contacted Vince.
What do
That
you
it was
mean
you
me?
and Emma. It was also you and Emma.
I was
And it was
on the
mid-
phone with you, you shithead.
Oh, what's the name of that holiday in China?
You know that I was there.
Oh shit! I was literally told about it last week.
Don't try to
By yourself. What's it called?
When you're gonna try to pull one over on me, because it's
Mid-Autumn Festival or mid-Harvest Festival or something like that.
Don't fucking try.
It's another harvest-based festival.
Yeah, smart. Intelligence doesn't matter.
That was like last week. Intelligence doesn't matter.
Well,
why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that you were part of?
Because clearly I'm a dumbass.
I was on the phone with you, asshole. Do you remember?
Yeah, but contacting Vince about me.
Contacting him when? When was that?
When Emma did.
And what are you I don't even know what you're talking about.
When Emma contacted Vince.
About what?
About me.
The only time that I've ever heard Vince was when I was on the phone with you. I don't know what you're
they'd celebrate too, because they're Celtic as well.
Maybe I took it wrong.
That would be a shock.
Yeah.
You knew that I was there.
I believe what you say, so I'm not going to argue about it.
Well, you tried.
President bastards.
I tried to.
The president's up to no good again, as usual.
Because you're drunk. And this is what
those Protestants always up to no good. Good Father Ted, you know.
No, I was trying to make sense out of it.
Well, does it make sense to you?
Those are Scots. Maybe they do.
Again?
I'm trying to explain to you.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Make sense out of why you and Emma were the only ones that were calling Vince for me.
I don't have much experience with Ulster
that question that you just
or Northern Ireland.
Out there.
I guess.
You were trying to make sense. That
as we call it.
Emma and I that were trying to get in touch with Vince for you. I don't get it.
I didn't get it before, but I get it now.
Okay, great.
Not anything to worry about. Not anything to even be concerned about.
Well, they're all kind of
I
like.
was never concerned.
If they have a language, they're all kind of derivatives of each other anyway.
Well, I am. In my head, I'm making sense.
Shit,
you know what I'm talking about.
I couldn't imagine what kind of rocks are thumping around in your head.
Every time.
The fucking rocks in his head.
You don't hear anything I say.
I'm hearing you slur and say stupid shit.
Let's get that relic, man.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I am.
Yes, please.
No.
No.
Yeah. Is this a good and new moment?
This is a good new moment.
Yeah.
Fucking good new.
I'm sorry for doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been doing wrong up till today.
Okay.
I haven't been doing wrong until today, and then I did wrong.
It was my bad. And I can't take back what I already did.
Yeah, I know.
I can just try harder.
It looks a bit different. Some of that kind of looks like Irish, but then some of it doesn't.
It was really cool how earlier
interesting.
You were like, oh,
I've looked into that.
over at Tony and Wendy's. This time's different.
I've only ever been to Northern Ireland once,
We're having
and it was only for like a few hours.
It was for quite a while. There wasn't any.
And we got out of Dodge.
And then you
It was a
went to
geography field trip when I was in school.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking when that happened?
I don't know.
Because you knew you weren't supposed to do that.
I just felt like going back to the old times where I sit there and have beer with Tony.
If I go back to the old times when you told me how
The old
going to Wendy's
times.
was a bad idea, you would tell me that he's disrespectful, Wendy's disrespectful, you're always having to buy him things.
I know, but they weren't disrespectful.
Give up, Reddy.
Oh, okay. So they didn't say anything to your face, so it made it okay for you to spend the money that you don't have.
That's something I didn't think about because I was living in the moment.
Okay, well you keep living in the moment then.
Fuck.
And like I said, I
bastards.
hope you get arrested the next time you do.
So close there.
Your mom's gonna be really proud.
I'll bring two over just in case.
No, I don't believe you. You're gonna
I
do
know
it
you
again.
don't believe me. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. Of course. Why would I believe you?
Cockney, man. Jeez, that's some accent.
Lorne, are you crying?
I think of EastEnders when I think of Cockney. Like,
Why?
it's all about you, Pat. It's about family. Pat,
I'll tell you in a minute. Hang on.
get me, pop.
It's like Lauren's greatest hits right now.
Oh man, Lawrence Greatest Hits. Oh,
I just wish you and Dan
I want to buy that album.
lived closer to me.
What does that have?
And if you don't know what EastEnders is, it's an English soap opera.
I don't like
It's set in
We're not real friends.
East London, I want to say.
I know I'm not around.
Yeah, EastEnders, of course, East London, yeah. Like a fictional East London borough.
I am sorry about that.
And they're all Cockneys.
I had friends. I had Alaska and Washington.
Well, Roy's your friend, isn't he?
Yeah, Roy's my brother too. But
Yeah, but he's still your friend. You guys can hang out together and not drink.
Where the Greens
You
attacking
both
the
can
girl?
be supportive for each other.
Hurry! Let's get them.
yeah, but I like to drink, and I know I like to drink on the weekends.
I like to drink on the
I
weekends.
don't normally drink during the week.
Go
It's
on.
rare that I drink during the week.
Then you've done it since the last time you promised you weren't going
He's
to do
dead.
it anymore.
No, I didn't. I haven't.
You just
Whitechapel.
said
Oh,
that you
yeah,
like
it's
to
it.
drink on the weekend.
Because of you. It's just the last time I promised you I hadn't. No, I hadn't. I don't
So
like
then-
to drink a lot.
But it's
I don't-
I don't
enough
need,
for
like,
you.
to drink
You're
a whole
not
lot.
supposed to drink anything. That is the point.
I know.
And the fact that you are intoxicated and driving is a huge problem. I don't understand why you don't get it either.
Go on,
Don't
sort these
tell
fuckers
me
out.
that it's wrong and it bothers you.
It bothers
and all
me.
that kind of shit. You should
There we
just
go.
at this point, you should just say you like drinking. You're not going to stop.
No, because I don't want to say that.
You might as
I'm
well.
not going to stop.
I do like drinking, and I do want to stop. I don't want to stop completely. I do like having a cup. I want to get back to what I used to be.
Then tell Maria that's what you want to do.
Drinking that shoy.
Why
Good
do I want
life.
to tell Maria?
Why not? This is your probation, Lorne. These are the terms that you're supposed to follow.
Glaswegian.
You're not doing it.
Oh, that's a thick
I
one.
don't get why
Jesus.
that isn't enough for you to not do it either. I don't understand that.
Don't want to. I want to follow my terms.
But you're not doing that. What is it going to take for you to follow your terms?
I went on a few dates with this girl who was
What is it going to take
she was
for you to
Chinese
follow your terms?
and she was studying in she studied in Glasgow for like a semester and then came to Ireland to study. And she went to like a university up in Glasgow. How the fuck did she understand any of them?
I just want different terms.
Oh Jesus!
Well, you're not going to get different terms.
Hold on. Oh fuck! There goes my. I need a fucking barracks quick,
I
quick,
would like
fast.
to fly. It's the
I
same
wish you
type of
could
wish.
too.
It's the
No,
same
we should
type
go
of
fly.
wish as changing your terms. It's not going to happen.
And when I say she was Chinese, it's not like my current one who's American, like it was an American accent.
But that is one of your terms. So that's what you have to follow.
So I don't know how she understood the fuckers.
Sorry, I disappointed.
Because I sure can't.
Sorry, I disappointed me.
You didn't disappoint yourself.
It's man. Oh Jesus.
No, I did.
You couldn't have.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Look at this man.
Because
Look
you
at
did
this
what
shit.
you wanted to do.
Well, part of me wanted to do it, and part of me didn't want to do it.
You take your eye off the ball for 1 second.
I wanted to stick to keeping my promise to you.
I want to know how many times are you going to have to say sorry for something that you swear you're never going to do again when you actually do that thing again?
Well, it's not gonna take that many.
It
Not
shouldn't
that
take
many.
Well, it's taking a minute to get out of it.
Then you can't
But I'm
swear.
But I'm also 48 years
Exactly
old.
right.
I've never had anybody
I was
care
like,
on
how'd you
me
do
like
it?
Well,
Oh.
you had the cop, you had your probation officer, you had the people in prison, you have
Okay,
the
well,
class.
listen, I don't know what the thing it is that it is about you that affects me, okay?
Well, I don't know either.
But
the
you
point
affect
is,
me.
The point is that you're doing stuff without people knowing about it.
I haven't visited London either.
You're not getting away with
I'm sure I
it
will
right
someday.
now because I know about it.
Just need a
That's
reason to
why
go,
you're
you know?
going to tell your mother and you're going to tell her what you've done.
Because the flights are
Right
dead
now,
cheap and all that, like, you know.
Then you're
Right.
doing it
10 o'clock at
tomorrow.
night, I
Then
ain't
you're
call-
doing it
I'm not
tomorrow.
waking my mom
Then
up.
you're
Jesus
doing it
Christ, I'm gonna lose, aren't I?
Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Yeah, and you'll be on the phone with me.
Fine.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want.
Why don't you call Roy and see if she's up right now?
Who?
Call your brother and see if she's up right now.
No, Mom's not up right now. I know Mom's not up right now. She got up
Mom's
at
not
5
up right now.
You're just scared.
No, I'll tell Mom tomorrow. I'll tell her.
You'll tell her what?
I'll tell her that one of the toys. She already knew I was still with Tony's.
I don't care what she knows. I want you to say what.
Yeah, you could do an all one trip. Like Ryanair to London. Dublin to London using Ryanair. Cheapest trips, man.
I drank home. I drank driving home. I drove home after I drank. There.
Like on a bad day, you'd be paying $60.
Mm-hmm. What do you think she's gonna say to that?
Oh, she's gonna bitch me out.
She's gonna bitch me out.
I don't want you on the phone. That's why I'm not hiding. I'm not trying to hide shit from you.
You tried to.
I want you to hear my mom's voice. I want you to hear what she's gonna say.
Okay, but
She's gonna say, they don't think you're so great, you know.
She doesn't need to know that you're there.
You need to stand on your own 2 feet, and you need to tell her the truth. Because if you don't, if you go into some bullshit and be like, I got there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we had 6 beers.
Let's get these out of here.
7 hours later, I drove.
Let's hide these fuckers, man.
I'm a bullshitter.
Alright, perfect.
That's probably. I need to apologize to you because I had already had a couple of beers when you called me earlier. When you texted me earlier. When I told you
it's weird because like as you can tell by how many of us are spread across the world, Irish like travel a lot.
And I knew that.
We emigrate a lot.
Like when you told me, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Can't get away with being a liar.
There's like quite a large Irish diaspora around the world. Like.
It's not a bad thing, you know. I don't unwelcome them. I don't unwelcome them because I know the reason that you're doing it is to help me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sorry that I screw up.
Don't apologize.
No, I have to because I screw up.
But don't apologize. Just don't do it.
I never even meant to do it.
I know I don't want to do it.
Don't tell me you don't want to do it. You just fucking said that you want to. You just said that I don't.
Then I want to drink. Yeah.
I don't want no drinking.
I do want to. It's like when Dan and Emma come up to see me, I do want to drink with them.
Yeah,
when you come up to see me, I do want to be able to have a few beers with you.
But you can't.
I don't want to do this stuff. I'm going over Tony's because I know he uses me. I know all this shit.
But you can't do it.
And I have loads of relatives in the New York area.
That's the point.
Maine, yeah, that rings a bell. I don't know what it is.
I haven't gone there in 2 weeks.
You've said that before too.
There's something about Maine.
In terms of your release, were that you do not drink.
Jesus Christ.
You cried when you failed the lie detector test because you signed a contract saying you were not going to drink any alcohol. You tried to lie about it to them and you failed. Just because they didn't throw your ass in jail at that point.
Thank fuck they're throwing
do it again.
They're throwing cavalry at me because I can just block that.
The consequence is that it's
with
going
pikemen.
to take in order for you.
I can counter that pretty easily.
And don't tell me something impossible like I need to have that term removed from my probation.
We survived.
No, I'm not going to say anything because...
Just about, but we survived.
I just need to stop doing it.
Well, I need to know what the consequence is, though. Because you saying I need to stop doing it because of all of the reasons that you
I need to stop.
As far as Tony using you, the issue obviously...
You're the consequence, okay?
Can you shut up?
The consequence of your actions.
Of having the drunk driving happen, the fact that you're spending money, all of that kind of stuff. None of that is enough for you. The fact that I'm going to be pissed off that you lied again, the fact that your mother's going to be disappointed in you, none of that is enough. So I want to know, what is it going to take?
Nothing, because I'm going to stop.
Yeah, I got bit by the travel bug there myself, Kevin. When I went to Birmingham to visit mates. Like, there was nothing special, like. But I was like, oh, I like this. I think I started going around a bit.
Prove shit to me. You fail at that.
And I got, I saved a decent bit of money when I was working for Apple for that time, so I'm using that money down to.
You can't do that to me.
Go to Germany, go to the States, you know.
Why?
No, you can't. Because.
Why?
It's the big reason that I'm trying as hard as I try. I screw up.
Okay, Lorne.
I know I screw up. It doesn't mean that you throw me out.
I will.
They don't try because of me.
I would throw you out.
Throw me away. If you throw me away, it means that I wasn't worth anything to you anyway.
Right.
So don't throw me away.
I'll throw you away. Take me 2 seconds.
Fuck these guys.
Whatever.
So as of right now, we're going to have to think of something that's going to be stronger than your urge to drink. What is that going to be?
You guys have to let me call you.
No.
See?
No.
Australia and France, the only people
I tell you what.
I want to go to France really bad.
Say no.
I just need a reason to go.
Because all that'll happen if you say, I'm going to call you.
I am not saying.
They stole my relic.
Listen to me for a minute.
Bastards.
Listen to me for a minute.
You shut up. Wait a minute.
Fine, whatever. You don't hear what I say.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that if you say, I need to call you when I have the urge to drink, what's going to end up happening is you're not going to call and you're going to go drink anyway, and you're going to pretend like I'm not going to find out about it. That's exactly what you did with Maria, because if that was the case, you would have called her tonight and you would have talked to her.
26 degrees, that'd be pretty warm for me, like, you know.
It is.
We were getting that fairly consistently this summer. It was quite warm. It was 21 yesterday.
That's my fucking time.
Oh, great. Didn't expect to hear that from you.
I went to the post office depot to mail something off, and it's all glass, and it's a tiny little room. So when you stand there, it's like a fucking magnifying glass.
Well, good job,
it's
Lorne.
so fucking warm.
Exactly what you wanted. I hope you're happy.
Oh, Dubai. Yeah,
How's your buzz going?
I know a few lads that I used to go to school with emigrated to Dubai because they Dubai love getting teachers off us for some reason.
Still there.
Teachers and nurses.
I'm still here.
And they say it's fucking killer over there, like warm.
No, the buzz isn't there anymore. Why don't you call the cops on me and keep me on the phone and make sure that I'm here when the cops get here?
I don't care about
the co-ops.
I don't care enough. I'm saying that I hope they find you. I hope your ass gets thrown in jail. I hope that you lose everything, because that's all that it's going to take.
No, it's not.
You can't do it on your own.
Fuck the greens of the relics.
You have zero impulse control. Yeah, I can do it on my own, says the guy who can't do it on his own.
Screwed up and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I screwed up and I'm sorry.
Do whatever you want. Don't bother telling me that you're not going to do it, because you're going to. We both know.
Ooh, that's cold, man. Fucking hell.
Let me call you when I get the urge.
Why can't you go to AA and find someone who's going to be able to be there all the time?
You didn't want me to use that person I was going to use.
Yeah, you're going to have to use someone else. Yeah, you're going to have to use someone else.
I'm not going to lie to you when I say that I don't need AA.
Yes, you do.
I don't need AA.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Lorne.
I just need a friend to bear on me when I have the urge to go with Tony.
A sponsor at AA.
I really hope they don't counterattack me now.
I don't need a sponsor at AA.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the building I need to hit.
Bad.
You can't stop yourself from drinking.
What's happening here? Oh. Okay.
I can stop myself from drinking. I don't drink every day.
Ooh,
it doesn't take every day.
I haven't drank for 2 weeks.
Did you
not?
Did
Let's
you
knock out this building.
What they were telling you at the meeting? You don't have to drink every day. It's about.
They're counterattacking me, alright?
Do.
The feeling that happened.
If I drink once a month, and when I do, I come home and I start beating the shit out of someone. Do you think that that's a problem? Do you think that maybe I shouldn't drink at all?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So because I don't do it every day, if that was my excuse for
yeah,
not needing
I'm the same, Grady. 10 to 15.
Alcohol out of my life completely.
That's a nice number.
Just because it doesn't.
Just below 20. That's nice and warm, like, you know. That'd be nice now.
Well, it's not good to have it as an excuse.
Right. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna go shoot heroin, but I'm only gonna do it on the weekends, so I'm not an addict. Is that okay?
No, that's not okay.
That's not okay.
It's the very same thing. You can apply the same answers to you. It's what happens when you do drink. So you do need AA. They told you during the meeting that you need AA.
fucking did it again. I got bored and I had plenty to fucking do and I went over to Tony's.
I got fucking bored.
So then it's not really a boredom thing. It's that you wanted to drink and go over Tony's and you didn't want to drink alone.
Well,
come on, let's make it.
Like, you know, drinking wasn't even a big part of it.
But that's what you do when you go there.
Yeah, I know.
I think we're gonna get it.
So
We're gonna knock it down.
part of it.
And, you know,
I don't know so much part of it is socializing.
You could have socialized without drinking anything.
Cayman Islands,
But that's
Bahamas,
not what you wanted to
Belize,
do.
Palau. Well, that's...
One of every.
I would have thought there were more. Do Canada
I don't
use it?
care.
That's part of them. I didn't ask you if you cared. I was trying
Well,
to tell
I'm
you.
telling you that
I would assume they did.
What you have to say.
Once you know their neighbours and all.
All
Well,
of
you
us
need to.
excuses. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. If
No,
you're
I
gonna
don't.
help me, you need to fucking care about what I have to say. If you have,
It's
you're
all
gonna help
bullshit
me.
anyway.
Then help me.
It's all bullshit anyway.
What, me? I'm all bullshit.
Yeah. I told you that the other day.
Why do you keep trying to help me then? If I'm all bullshit.
Well,
I'm hoping that by helping you, I'm going to help the other people around
Yeah,
you.
pa-
They have to put up with you.
a lot of people, a lot of countries use pounds though. Like, you know, I've heard pounds used here,
Someone has
and
to.
in I've heard
Ever
kgs
since you
too,
got out of prison,
and stone.
Spend the complete mess.
So, fuck.
Do you remember that list?
£600. That's like
about the reasons that you.
what's my big fat biggest loser or whatever, or my
You need to
£600
get a
life.
copy of that.
I already told you. More likely I'm not going to get a copy of this. She probably has this somewhere. It's
Okay.
She had.
Well, you can
Yeah,
have
but
it for
yeah, I
it.
suppose then Canada is also a Commonwealth country, so
Okay.
It would wind up with
that
more
throws
on it.
everything up in the air.
The reason I say we would wind up with more on it is because you know me better than she does.
Well, the answers are supposed to be from you, not from her. I'm not giving you the reasons. These are your reasons.
You don't think that she helped me with some of the answers?
I'm sure she did, but they're your answers. So where's your pen? Get it and get a piece of paper.
No, I need a different notebook.
Where's my
Girl, what are you
pen?
doing in here, sweetheart?
She can smell the alcohol. She knows she's in trouble. I know. It's not funny, though.
My thoughts exactly, Lorne.
It's all fun. Come on, pretty girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Got my pen. And my paper.
Great.
Ah, poor Sadie, man.
My list is not going over Tony's. Spending my money. Drinking. Want to get shit for
What
free.
the fuck's going on now, man?
Driving drunk.
I'm not going to be able to fight them head on now after what happened to me. Oh my god.
Time away from Roscoe and Sadie.
Surprise attacked. So we're going to have to
Time away from...
build a wonder.
Things that need to be done. Probation.
Probation.
Possibility of killing someone. Ruining my life. Loss of friends. Loss of respect. Loss of property.
Loss of property. This is... Listen to this call. It's like, oh, beautiful.
Loss of job.
I lost my job. It's going to be better, a lot better now that I lost my job.
It's more or less than what I had with fucking Maria.
Okay.
It's about 2 times size as I had with Maria.
So what is that, like 15?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Let's do number 15. Falsely accusing your friends.
Yep.
So
Oh, he loves a bit of that.
Of the calls that
He loves a bit of false accusing.
you know, you and I, and with Winnie. What about other people in your life? Has there been other people that tell you, don't ever call me again because of the way that you act?
No, it's just my friends, Emma and Dan, Winnie, you. Which actually I've never actually been to you except for when it was when.
Yeah, I've heard about that, Kevin.
But what about your?
I've heard of that.
Has
practice.
anyone just been sick of you?
No, Beetle.
No.
No. So I've never actually been to it.
Must be nice.
What? What's that mean?
Must be nice that they don't have to go through the same experience that your other friends do. The people who have been trying to help you all this time.
Yeah, I know. I think part of it has to do with probation.
Probation.
That Maria says.
What do you mean?
She never thought bad of Tony and Wendy before. Until I told her. Part of my problem is I go over Tony and Wendy's and I drink over there.
Okay, I got so much wooden food at the start. I can just pump out these forever. These halberdiers.
Then you do to go over and visit Tony and Wendy.
The only thing that would stop me is population limit. Unfortunately.
But then Emma, every now and then, Emma has times like she has right now. I hate seeing anyone mess stuff like this.
That's a pretty big list.
I know. I'm not going to say that I didn't think about it before I left, because I did. And I understand why.
Yeah, 30 stone's a whole lot. 30 stone's like double me. And I'm kind of fat as it is. Pretty fat as it is, but like, that's a lot. Holy shit. That would like, oh god. I can't even imagine what that looks like.
Could cost me
It's
a lot,
crazy.
I still went over there.
Because going over there was a better option.
Then why get my own shit done?
Obviously, it's not as if they forced you. They probably didn't even call you. You're probably the one that called them.
No, I didn't even call them. I just showed up.
Even better.
They was doing what they always do. Sitting there on their ass in the kitchen.
Sitting on their fucking ass. Butchon.
You came to them.
Yeah, I know. Fucking sad. That's why they don't talk shit, because they go with that.
Yeah. They didn't invite you over.
Oh, fuck.
It's fucking desperate.
Yeah. So the list that you have is for Tony and Wendy, but it also applies for just drinking in general.
Yeah. It applies to me.
Yeah, it applies to you.
I hate
It's
being so
almost...
fucking stupid.
Well, it's almost like there's no impulse
not now.
control. So,
Let's cue these all up.
for example, with the drunk driving, you know that when you do that, there's a very real possibility that you can get hurt, someone else can get hurt, or you're going to get arrested. And because those things haven't happened yet, you don't have to deal with those consequences. Even though it's a possibility, it's not a real possibility for you in your head. It's not enough to get you out of doing the drinking and the driving. I know for myself, I won't do it because I don't want to go to jail. That's enough of a deterrent for me. But
Yeah,
for
but jail's
some
fucking
reason,
terrifying.
those things
Fuck
that you
that.
just listed off, they're not enough deterrent.
Miss
for
me
you
with that
to
jail shit.
not
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
do
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Because when they're not happening, when those things aren't in your face, then you're not really acknowledging that
Fuck.
they're real. And you're hoping that they're not going to happen. So they'll kind of be in the back of your head, swimming around. But it's not real. So hopefully you're going to make it home without anything bad happening. And then that makes it so that you feel safe to do it again. Because once again, the next time that you feel this particular boredom or loneliness is what I would call it. I wouldn't call it boredom because you do have things.
I'm fucking bored.
So when you're lonely and you feel like socializing with someone, once again, those 15 things.
And here we go. Fuck, they're gonna beat me with relics.
And you're gonna go for it.
Again.
I got so much to fucking lose. Why would I be so fucking stupid? I know they don't give a fuck about me, Debbie. I know
Fuck.
that.
They're ripe psychasses, for fuck's sake, man.
I just don't
Course
know
they-
why.
Naturally enough.
It's more important for you to not be lonely than anything else.
Fuck, we'll give it a go, like.
So even when we come up with some kind of a solution that's going to help you, whether it's I'm going to do some things around the house, I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to take the dogs for the walk, all of these things that you could be doing, it's not going to take the place of being lonely. And you have to find something that's going to take the place of that, so that when that trigger comes up, you're going to be able to go the other way. And the trigger is going to come up. It's going to happen.
I know what happened today.
It happened today. Hey, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, at least we're not Lorne,
I
huh?
feel the need to go over there.
God bless it up. God bless.
Because he's the only one that'll take you.
God damn it.
When I'm sober,
That pizza
I'm going
shit.
over there sober.
Yeah.
Destroy their
Right.
relics. Yeah, there we go. We have to jump on them again.
School,
Fuck them.
who
That's
has
how they can afford to keep pumping out all these paladins.
time.
They got fucking 5 relics in the goal.
Shitty. But he sticks around because he doesn't have anyone else.
You know, it's obvious.
Yeah, you gotta be really on the ball. I attacked the Vikings and I moved on to attack the Celts.
But you're talking.
Had all my force over, and like that, the Greens had descended on me with all their paladins and just wrecked me. Because obviously they're going for a relic victory. So I had 2 of the relics at the time, so they wanted those.
What they're doing.
Had to improvise a little bit, and just because they're using all paladins, so the counter to cavalry is pikemen, and I have loads of food and wood for pikemen. I don't think I'll run out anytime soon. So the counter was to
Pathetic for going over.
get 4 barracks on the go and just keep pumping them out. And I can't really win conquest wise like that,
Don't, Lorne.
but I can win by wonder.
Come on, man.
I can't say that I'm not, Debbie. I can't say that I'm not. I'm so sorry for the past.
But
I
why
can't say
are
that I'm
you going
not.
over there then, spending time with him, and basically barging in on his evening with beer and essentially forcing them to hang out with you?
I don't know. You said look at that way. And
Well, why aren't you looking at it that way?
yes, I should be.
I've never played StarCraft 2. I should someday.
Always did. They just show up. They don't
Here, that's all the rage.
show up.
Well, yeah.
Or it was
but-
back in the day, like
Only when you welcome them in.
Right.
StarCraft
But
1.
in your situation, you're going over there because you don't have anyone else to hang out with, and you're going to get angry at him for things that happened in the past, and you're going to have this resentment toward him, but you're going to take it anyway because
What are these
you
guys
don't
doing
have
over
anyone
here?
else to hang out with.
Okay.
And so what ends up happening, you get drunk,
Okay.
and then perhaps you have an argument with him. He hangs up the phone, and he's like, Wendy, Lorne's up to it again. He'll be fine tomorrow, and he'll be back next weekend.
They got the relics
with some
again,
more
but
beer.
it doesn't matter. Because I'll beat them wonder time anyways.
Sounds a typical thing, too.
I've got 100 years in them
That's exactly
with the wonder, so...
and happening for you.
Unless you destroy my wonder, I don't think it's going to happen.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why you'd be such a fucking dumbass. I know I don't want to go over there. You know, I know and I admit that I like it, you know, with Tony. Because it's calm and sits there and just drinks and relaxes. And at the same time, I know I don't want to go over there because I know what they've done.
But honestly, Lauren,
I know what
the
they've
reason why
done.
I'd like to go over there drinking is because he's the only one that'll have you over to their house to drink with them.
No.
You don't have anyone else, Lauren. That's the
I don't,
reason
because
why.
I don't go meet anyone else.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
October 1st. Fuck, that's next week.
you're saying
That's like Monday
that
week.
you
Holy
like
shit.
going over there because it's calm and it's fun to drink.
Yeah, that's the Monday I get back
but
from
in
Germany.
reality, they're the only ones that will you over, and they're the
Ooh, okay. I'll stay fucking eagle-eyed on the content creators just in case anybody puts something out.
New friends.
Like Shin's Koala or something. Because I know he's going
With
up.
the friends that I have.
You don't have real friends.
I have real friends. I have Dan, I have Emma.
Have real friends.
Right, but people who are there. Is what
Here?
I mean.
No.
Right. You don't have anybody.
Not like I used to, no.
And it's difficult for you to make friends because obviously they're going to have to find out about who you are.
Yeah. It's very difficult. Because I don't want to tell them.
Right.
No one wants to be mates with a pedo, man.
How do I cure it? Can't cure that. You gotta tell everyone.
Unless you're Tony, because you know you're an enabling piece of shit.
Somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Especially with the fucking internet.
Right.
And there I am.
There I am.
My fucking name in there, and there you go.
Right.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, deservedly so.
That you did.
Just to show that I was on.
I would be more concerned about the crime than parody videos and stuff like that.
I know, right? You have to go to Australia to see those usually.
Friends that I have. I'm not gonna make new friends right now.
Or the zoo.
Well, none of this stuff is helping you because the issue at hand is that you're lonely and you want someone to socialize with, and your only option is to go over Tony and Wendy's, who you don't really like and don't really like you, and so that's your only option. Well, it's not even. I don't think that they would probably care.
Oh yes, he did.
The fact that you walk in with all this stuff.
I forgot about Andrew Burkett. Totally forgot about him.
They care about my money because
I don't see him all the time. I see Shin's Koala in streams all the time, so I'm constantly reminded of him going. But yeah, I forgot about that.
So very often 20 buys his own beer.
What a trip!
The issue is that you're the one.
Who would have thought that he'd be going to the States to go to Maine of all places to see Lorne
what are you going to do
getting
to
catfished?
combat the loneliness?
Or not catfish. Lorne to get fucking a sentence. What am I on about?
Don't see other people.
My head's mitered.
Who are these people?
With all this Lorne stuff. God damn it.
Okay.
It really be, especially where I have some days off, but yet, like today.
How much is a flight to Maine anyway?
Like home on some days, I go over there.
Where would you fly into in Maine? If you were coming from Europe? Like, so what's like the major airport in Maine, I guess?
Okay.
Bangor, Portland?
Well, there's your option.
I'd imagine the only airport in Ireland that flies to Maine is probably Dublin. Because I doubt Shannon does. And Knock certainly doesn't. And Kerry and Cork, no, not either. That doesn't count Northern Ireland. That's a different thing altogether.
Well, these are the things that you need to think about before you go.
I can't remember what the airport they have up there is. I assume it's in Belfast.
There's going to have to be other solutions for you instead of using the excuse that, you know, you're feeling lonely at the time, so everything else goes out the window, and you're willing to...
And I imagine there would be some connecting flight as well.
So that you don't have to be alone for that.
I'd imagine you connect in... if you're flying from Maine to Ireland, you connect through Newark, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
I don't think there probably isn't a direct flight to Maine.
And that's what the problem is.
Yeah, hey. Hi, sir. Hey, Clobbery time. What's going on? Portland to New York.
I'll
have a look.
Everything, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sorry I lied to you.
Yeah, you have a lot of connecting flights in America, I've noticed.
Okay.
Compared to Europe, a lot of Europe, like Ryanair, fly direct to most airports.
There's not anybody else I'm going to
Dublin to Portland.
But with. I don't know if Tony's with a six-pack.
Oh, Jesus.
It took us 3 hours to drink it. Wow.
Sky Scanner.
It took us 3 hours because it took me 3 hours to drink 3 beers. Tony was done with his 3 beers in 1 hour.
Okay.
Then we went over and got an 18-pack and burgers.
18-pack and burgers.
And we barbecued.
Mm-hmm.
I only had 6 beers out of that.
Why does it take so long?
But I bought it.
You bought everything.
The flights here go for like fucking 17 hours.
How much did that cost you?
15 hours. Why does it take so long?
$7.
Okay.
Because I had to have them 2 cookies for one day.
What's the deal with this?
Well, you didn't have to. I mean...
I didn't have to, but it was
Oh, right.
2 cookies for one day.
For some reason you fly to Dallas Fort Worth in Texas, and then you have a 3-hour layover, and then you go to fucking Portland. What the hell is that?
Supposedly did yeah.
That's a weird.
Supposedly didn't have any money left.
That's a weird way of doing it.
Well, that's not the reason, because they don't
well.
buy anything.
Yeah, I know.
And it would have been $500.
But there's the truth.
What's
Sorry to tell you before.
Dublin
Doing that.
to...
So it really is.
What was that place you said? Boston, yeah.
Took a long time to get that.
Yeah, but I knew it would come. I really have to be honest with you because I feel like you're the only one that can help me.
Well, in order for
Dublin
you
to
help,
Boston's
you
about
have to
€300.
And you have to do all the things that are going to help you.
And I know Aer Lingus,
You know, I want to be
Irish
So,
airline, were having
Well,
sales
think about this. What do you think happens
during the summer to America, and it was like €159, I think.
And you got arrested.
To go to Boston.
I never even thought about it.
Well, how do you think that would impact my life?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I never even thought about it.
Maybe I'll just type in Dublin to Maine.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that
Maybe we can get
my
a better
day is going to
airport.
be the same, regardless of whether you get arrested.
Just out of interest. Where's I'm actually going?
No, I don't think you did.
Dublin?
The same.
Oh, it will be.
To Maine.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to the beach. And I'm going to have fun with my friends. And you're going to be stuck in jail. So it's not going to impact me. I won't feel sorry for you.
You're going to be bothered by me being in jail.
Bothered?
Not really.
And it's going to, yeah, really.
It's going to bother me.
It's going to be my fault that you're bothered by it. So it's going to take time out of your day because you'll be thinking about me.
No, I won't be thinking about
being
you.
in jail.
I won't. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, see, I think you're lying to me on that one.
No, I'm telling you the absolute
You're lying to me.
because it's going to be
Jesus.
your problem, not mine.
I don't
It's going
think
to.
you are
It's
telling
going
me the absolute
to be
truth.
your.
You'd almost be better flying to New York
You need to listen to me on this one.
and then flying from New York to
Get the fuck out.
Maine, I'd say. Because New York's kind of cheap. No, New York's fairly cheap to fly to from Ireland. €300
I think that
ish.
you're telling me the absolute truth because I think you are going to be bothered by it because you care enough to take this fucking time that you're taking to help me. So it's obviously going to bother you.
It's not
It's
going to bother
take
me.
time out of your.
£1,500 to Australia. Holy shit.
You're not going to listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, that seems
No,
a bit
you're
expensive.
you're trying to make it like your life decisions are going to have an impact on me, and they're not going to.
Then again, it is the other side of the world, I guess.
Say, haha, what an asshole, and then I'm going to go to the beach.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I will.
How much did it cost
Do you think
me?
I'm going to sit at home and cry?
It cost me €800 to go to
You're
California.
upset.
No.
For flights to California.
Is what I'm telling you. My life is going to be perfectly fine.
And then it cost me
You're going to be sitting in
some
jail.
€100 to go to Germany.
Alright, whatever.
Okay.
That's Ryanair though, so it's like
You
the
can try to make
cheapest,
it as if
the
that's
cheapest
not
of
the
the
way
cheap,
that
no
it is.
frills whatsoever.
Your decisions are going to have an impact on your life, not mine.
You'd be packed in like
I'm not
sardines
gonna
in
be sitting
Ryanair.
there, oh my god, I hope he's okay. Because I'm not going to give a shit.
No, I know you're fucking lying.
You put yourself there, is what I'm saying.
And if
I don't have any
anything,
control over
if
you.
your bag's like a centimeter
You
over
decide to
dimensions,
disregard
or
everything
a,
that I've tried to help you with, and you
or
go and do this
just
again,
the slightest bit overweight, you're gonna have fucking charge for that. Like
go and do that. My
Ryanair,
life is going to go
they're
on.
cheap,
My
but
days are gonna be
they've got lots of
just
hidden
how I
charges.
want them to be.
But they'll get you
Based on my
if you
own
slip up. You have to play by the rules exactly.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what it was like, when you got arrested the first time. There were people who were upset with you, but they get up the next day and they go about.
But they didn't exist. Getting into Europe would
They're
be
gonna
a
sit at
lot
home
more
and
expensive.
Be like, oh, Lorne, poor Lorne. It's the same thing with this.
Yeah, they get up and do the things that they're supposed to do. The day isn't the same.
But Lorne, I'm not going to sit here and be sad for you.
Fucking mash the mouse.
With me when you was in the hospital.
EasyJet. Ryanair are the exact same as EasyJet.
My day was not the same.
Yeah.
Well, it's different. When
all the airlines are copying Ryanair now and just being like the cheapest shit ever, and it's like they charge you on everything. Even Aer Lingus has gone a bit Ryanair like. And Aer Lingus was kind of seen as a nice airline in the past.
Good,
still nicer than Ryanair now, but like, you know.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's getting a bit dodgy like.
Go get your chat log. We're going to continue.
One hard thing after another.
Yep.
One hard thing after another.
You want to put fucking pressure on me, don't you? I get a question for you.
What?
I have class tomorrow. Do you think I would talk to the counselor and tell them hold off on calling me to do any exercises until I'm done doing this thing that I'm doing? Reading through my chat log.
No, why?
I don't know.
I wonder if they'll do a live cast of it, Edgar. So us, over here.
As far as your assignments.
I just thought maybe it would help my...
Us foreigners can see it. Us people from away.
I think that you should still.
Even in Maine, if you're not from the same state, well, in Lorne's part of Maine anyway, you're from away, whatever that means.
In your crime. And so that can be.
So even if you're an American, you're from away in Lorne's part of the world.
Instead of trying to go around the subject.
Jesus, it's really expensive for you guys to fly within your own country.
Actually answering the question.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And it could be.
It's only €100 for me to go to Germany. That's That's past England and past France and into Germany. That's 3 countries away.
Constructing those answers, you're going to be
very expensive for you guys to fly in your own country.
That you are a predator and you're a sexual abuser.
Do you guys have like a Ryanair equivalent, like a what's that name? Southwest or Frontier?
Instead of
there we go.
I don't really want to say what's the truth because it's going to show everyone that I'm a predator and a sexual abuser, and I don't want them to think that about me.
Oh fuck.
So to answer your question, I don't think that you need to go through this entire chat log before you start to work on the assignment.
Oh, Area 51 was so fucking flaccid.
Of the impact
Holy
that
shit.
it had on you yesterday, and seeing that the person who was typing as Kayla did not play a role in you starting to engage in the sexual conversation, and that you making contact with Kayla had everything to do with the fact that she was an underage girl and she was available for you to talk to.
It's so fucking hard going through this, I'm telling you.
I know that it is. I understand.
I think I'm smoking twice as much right now.
We'll smoke 3 times as much if that's what it's going to take. But I think that there are things that need to be said. And one of those things is, I'm a sexual predator and abuser of children.
I am or I was.
I am.
I'm not going to say I am because I'm not now. I was then.
Say it.
That's something I'm going to disagree with you on because I know I'm not now.
Okay. Yeah, Chicago's on the east side, right? So it's not going to be too far from Maine.
Say what? That I was
a weird.
predator then.
Say I am
the motorbike riders.
Predator and I wanted to abuse a child.
Is there? I'm not really sure. I wouldn't be part of the scene now.
I'll say it that way.
But probably. You get the odd time, like groups of them coming into town, riding their bikes.
I'm not a sexual predator now.
It happens now and again. So I assume there's a sizable community of them.
Your predatory behavior did not go away.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I am a sexual
Jeez, I did fucking shit for gold collecting.
What you want me to say.
But I had a bit of but food and wood. Mwah. See magnifique.
Okay, say it all.
Jeez, I killed 1,200 units. Holy shit! I suppose they kept throwing them at me.
You better not be recording me.
As I've already
Midwest, okay. My US geography isn't very good.
If you're gonna pull that shit, I will fucking hang up on you, and it'll be done.
Well, don't do that because
don't do that.
People do.
I'm just gonna listen to the call.
Cut your bullshit.
Listen, it is not bullshit. Okay.
Bullshit.
Then you know what? Don't talk to me. If you're afraid of that, don't talk to me.
I'm not afraid of that.
Okay.
I'm just defensive mode.
And you know what?
Defensive mode.
Truthfully, saying what you just said is what you should be saying.
You gotta go up north.
Ask you questions. And not all the deflection that you try to throw out there. What would have been great is if your YouTube channel was active and you could actually sit down and say these things. Make the true admissions. The things that you should be.
Now,
You can get Roy to look after Tango.
You're right there with me. Help me get through it. You and Emma both. There's no fucking way in hell.
There's no fucking way in hell. God. This is vintage Lorne,
no
right?
Fucking way in hell.
There's no way in hell that I would be able to sit there on the YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
That shit. Unless you and Emma were right there with me to help me get through it.
Well, since that's not a real possibility at this moment, what about with your class?
What about my class? I don't fucking open up to them like I do you.
Yeah, man. Roy's dog sitting service.
That's where you're.
He feeds the dogs. He gives them those donuts. He gives them all the donuts. And Lorne gets mad.
Open up to you need to stop threatening me that you don't leave.
But I'm saying that
lobby browser.
The class.
The online in this game is so shit.
Should be expressing all of these things.
Yeah, well I can't.
You try to join their game. Am I allowed?
They're all just like you.
No,
I'm ready.
They're all worse than what I've fucking done.
You are all the same when you were in that class. You were all the same.
No, I guess not.
I gotta put it on mute so I can blow my nose.
Oh yes, I remember that stream. That was
Alright, I'm back.
A Reborn one, yeah. That was it. That's what I was trying to think of.
Today?
I haven't. Well, I'm just gonna leave her alone. She'll tell me if she wants to talk about it.
I texted her earlier and told her that I was here if she needed me.
That was nice of you.
Enjoying this one?
I love her.
I love her too. So, as I was saying, for your class, I think that it would do you a lot of good. If you
expansion, so I can't play that anyway.
Why do you not want to?
Because some of them in there have done really bad fucking things.
You're all the same when you're in there. It's just like when you were in prison.
Protected by a password.
But you're all prisoners.
Noobs only. Perfect for me.
All the things that people talk about.
Yeah.
Reborn.
Difficult, but express yourself.
Connection issue with one of the players.
To be answered from you. No. While also having to listen to what they have to say, just like they have to listen to you. So in all honesty, why are you in this class again? The real reason. You've said a couple of different things like, I'm not in a face-to-face relationship. My probation officer's supervisor doesn't like me.
That's the only reason I'm not lying to. I've never lied to you when I told you that. I know they traded and they changed providers.
I don't know how the fucking the lobby system in that game works.
And I haven't been in a
bullshit
relationship that they have been able to say.
Thank God, huh? It's not Sunday.
That's the only reason.
Because we'd be missing Sundays with Coad.
Well, the issue with the face-to-face relationship is that they can't make that a requirement for you to pass a sex offender class.
Yeah, they can't, but they find their fucking ways to do this shit.
So what was the reason that they told you?
I should get going and make a video for the main channel. I haven't done one in like a week.
That I was in for 4.5 years told me that she wanted to see me in a face.
And the one last week wasn't even fucking Final Fantasy, or it wasn't even TCAP related. It was fucking Final Fantasy related.
The reason because they changed providers. When I got my new probation officer.
Happened to blender. It's not a blender. It's a fucking grinder.
They changed providers.
Confirmed. Lorne is on grinder.
Okay. The reason why I think, just based on what you've already shared, based on the answer that you gave to your assignment, that answer is the reason why.
Okay, let's try another game.
You haven't opened up.
This call is quite long.
You really admitted what you've done, admitted your
Everybody,
role
all
as being
players,
100% responsible, admitting
Giant
that
man.
you are a sexual abuser and a predator.
What if we put it on a really
Those
small
are
map?
the reasons why you are still...
Actually, yes. Let's see what happens. We put it on a really small map.
No, I haven't admitted
Fortress.
that from the beginning it was my fault.
100 population, so it doesn't get too crazy.
Okay, so at the
Game
beginning,
speed fast. Map size. Where's map size? Tiny. A 2-player map with 8 players on
it. It was
it.
my fault that I went there because I told myself I wasn't going to go there, and I wound up going there. The only one that can make this.
This match won't last long. I doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Should look at. I'm fucking touching their base.
But I've never read through my fucking chat log like this either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think me and Winnie get this far.
Okay. Well, that's exactly what needs to happen. Because what ends up coming out of your mouth is, it's my fault. I'm the one who said all those things. I'm the one that went to the house. But I know that I didn't want to.
I didn't even mean to do it.
I know this needs to happen. I just hate it.
Duh. Didn't even mean to do it. Come on now.
Okay, well, we're gonna do it.
I wasn't even gonna fucking go there.
What's driving me?
Yeah.
What's driving me is a lot of stuff. What's driving me to go through this with you is that I think that you have been in denial.
What are my bonuses? Nothing I can use here.
And
essentially. Shit.
When you were talking to Winnie, I hated your relationship.
I hate you.
And I thought it was because it was destructive. It was abusive. You guys yelled and screamed at each other. You were drinking. She was high. It was a fucking mess. And I kind of started to get more of a picture of how much of a mess you really are. And I think that I am a logical person. I'm reasonable. I can help you sort of break things down. And you started to listen to me. So I'm going to use that and hopefully try to get you past all the horseshit that you've been doing. It's completely unproductive and it hurts everyone. It hurts you and it hurts the other people around you. I'm not saying that you need to walk into every room that you go into and declare who you are.
Hi, my name's
Lorne
and I'm a
I'm a
pedophile.
registered sex offender. I tried to fuck a kid. Here's my chat log. Here's why I went. All that kind of stuff. That's not what this is about. It's about you
On the road.
being able to finally admit the shit that you did, that you are 100% responsible. It doesn't have anything to do with the abuse that you went through as a kid. It has nothing to do with the way people treated you, your relationships with your family, the fact that your friends walked away, you don't have anyone else, the fact that people screwed you over and therefore you had to take Betty's money and therefore you had to run off to Nashville. None of it is anyone else's fault except for your own, because that's
fucking
how you
lol.
handled it. So people could have done shitty things to you, but it was the way that you handled it that turned it into a mess for your own life and for the other people. That point of light, then great. What I'm hoping is that at some point you stand on your own 2 feet.
Oh my
You
god.
don't need to lean on me to make decisions for you. You're actually going to do the right thing on your own because it's the right thing to do. Not because you want to make someone else proud for not drinking and driving. So that you can recognize on your own that going to Tony's and
Blacksmith,
Wendy's
yeah.
is hurting you. Not just because you're going there to waste time with them a couple of hours, sit there and watch TV with them, but the fact
Yeah, I watch Family
that you're
Feud.
spending the money that you don't have, and you're also buying alcohol and you're drinking, and it's just a series of horrible decisions. That's what's driving me. I mean, when I think about it, and I've seen your YouTube channel where you're making me excuses. And they've carried through to today when Winnie first told me about them. Spent all of that time.
Henry Tudor.
You know, you
Where's
want
he talking
people
about?
to forget or to be able to move on.
He ain't talking to me anymore.
Something that happened 12 years ago, but you haven't acknowledged it.
So it's the Britons that are right beside me. Well, here anyway. There's another one fucking right beside me over here.
Breaking away from the predatory
Oh, Theodoric.
behavior. It's hopefully getting you to recognize it. And just because somebody doesn't know that you're doing it, meaning someone's not calling you out on it, as most recently as Rhoda, just because I didn't know what the text messages said, I didn't know the photos that were shared and the conversations that were being had. That doesn't mean that it's okay. And unfortunately, you weren't able to recognize that that behavior was predatory.
You're predator.
And that's what's scary, because when you think about it, you were willing to have a sexual conversation and even engage in sex, if it was available to you, with the daughter of someone that you said you were in love with.
No one's a real piece of shit, huh?
If you were to have a face-to-face relationship with someone, and they had a daughter who was having whatever feelings toward you or was expressing that in some way, that you would not stop yourself. You wouldn't do the right thing on your own. And the thing is, you're very, very aware of what the right thing is. Because when I had originally said, I'm going to get Rhoda's phone, you knew at that point that I was going to see the conversations that you were having. I was going to see the pictures. And your response to that was, I'm not perfect, Debbie. I remember hearing that.
I'm not perfect. Debbie.
You knew what you were doing.
You gotta realize.
The only time that you were sorry, once again, was because you were.
You gotta fucking realize, Debbie.
That's when the tears
I'm not fucking perfect.
It started back
like
when you
Dan.
It started probably when you had your DUI. You probably cried then. You cry when you get busted, and you're
always crying,
at your friends and accusing them of things and abusing them on the nights that
Who
you're
died there?
living. You cry these apologies. And when you get arrested again, because it's probably going to happen, your luck is going to run out. When you get arrested again, guess what's going to happen? You're going to cry. You're going to say, why was I so stupid to do that? I know that I didn't want to.
No, stupid to do that, huh?
You're going to be leaning on people who accept those tears, like your mom and your aunt, who just want to be supportive of you, but that doesn't mean that they don't think you're a complete shithead. And unfortunately, their own reaction to the things that you're doing, even though you might think that it's nice and it's sweet and they're being gentle, it's not helping you at all.
It's so sweet.
So when I say that you were an attempted rapist, you don't like that. But people haven't been saying that to you for you to actually hear. Because as soon as you hear those words, your reaction is, you don't need to say that. You don't need to use those words. I don't want to hear them. You've been forcing people to essentially be gentle with you because you won't hear anything else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What am I saying?
I've been forcing people to leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
You've been wanting them to not see you for who you are. To see you for the thoughts that you've had that have been expressed and that are known.
Those
that are out
thought
there,
crimes that he committed.
that are still continuing. It is so crazy for me, Lorne, to think that you would actually target the daughter of somebody that you said that you're in love with. It's so crazy to me. Why did you do that?
So the thing with you and me was just a game.
Oh.
Really? Is that what you got?
This fucking guy, right?
This is what I've been...
Holy
is this
shit.
what you're getting from everything that I just said?
No, this is the thought that's in my head the whole fucking time that you're talking to me is why would you play me like that?
Lorne.
I fucking love you.
You didn't
I stressed my ass out over you when you were in the fucking hospital.
You didn't hear anything
piece of
that
shit
I
Angelo
said.
all over your fucking ass.
You didn't hear anything I said.
Yeah, I did. Heard
You didn't.
everything you said.
Then talk to me about what I said. Don't come at me like as if I have anything to do with anything I just said. I was not in that scenario. You had asked me, what is my goal, essentially? And I explained it to you. The reasons why I am going through this with you.
Come on.
And your response is,
No.
So you're playing a game with me?
Let's go. Oh.
The reason why you're sitting here and allowing me to go through this with you is because you think that I'm going to care more than doing just that. So that tells me that your motivation for doing this has nothing to do with getting better.
Right now, I don't care what it tells you.
Right now.
What are you talking about, dude?
You went way back. It's like it seems like you had this whole thing planned out to play me like you liked me, just so that you could get to this point to help me.
No, I didn't.
When you didn't really like me.
No, I
Jesus,
didn't.
they're doing loads of damage. Holy shit.
I had already told you that.
So you really fucking despise me is what you do.
If I despised you, I wouldn't be sitting here. But Lorne, I want to be perfectly clear. Again, I do not love you. I'm not in love with you. I'm not attracted to you. I don't want anything.
You don't love me.
No, I'm not attracted to you anymore either.
Perfect. Good.
Another Lord.
Off the table, you're going to be able to go through this with me.
It's fucking incredible.
What's incredible?
That you fucking played me the whole fucking time, making me think that you fucking liked me.
I don't like you, but I am helping you, and now you're trying to pick a fight with me.
Hello.
Okay. So, I just want to say, do not ever hang up on me like that again.
Listen, I'm not gonna kiss your ass.
I'm not asking
After knowing that you don't give a fuck about me, I am not gonna kiss your ass, so don't expect it.
So it's okay for you to
Okay.
hang up?
Where am I at now? What was I at?
After hearing that you don't give a fuck about me,
But I'm not in love
caring
with
about you when you, well, I'm not in fucking love with you either, Debbie. Right? There you go.
Why
There
are
you go.
But I cared about you.
Right.
I gave a fuck about you. To
Yeah.
find out that you don't care about me, that you don't give a
I know
fuck
you are,
about
but what
me,
am I?
it doesn't sit well.
As a friend, I do. Of course I do.
No,
You're
you.
showing up.
Piece of shit.
I've
Showed it
been
by
sitting
playing
here.
me.
I've been
Showed it by
sitting
playing me.
here. I've been sitting here,
You
and
played
I've been
me.
trying to help you.
And you played me for
You
2
played
months?
me for a fool.
What 2 months are you talking about?
2 months, Debbie. 2
I
months that
just
you fucking
said-
played with me. You kept
just
forgetting
said-
about things that you said, remember? You
I
kept
just-
forgetting about things.
Are you
You're
talking
full
about?
of shit when you forgot.
Are you talking about the hospital stuff?
No, I'm talking about before the hospital stuff.
Okay.
From the
Staff.
time when you were out fucking
The hospital
on the
staff.
fucking ocean fishing with your precious Angelo.
Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
From the
that?
time when you fucking got back. I'll be back in 2 days. Just going for the weekend, a fucking week later. Because you're out there with your precious Angelo.
Is that when you were trying to fuck my niece,
Ooh.
Fucking matter, Debbie.
or is that after?
We already went through that discussion about me.
Yeah.
You want me to be honest with you
listen.
about everything, but you're not honest with me about anything.
Listen, Lorne, I've flirted with a lot of people, and I have never had
Yeah, well,
anyone take it to the extent that you have.
why? Because obviously your word meant a lot to me.
When
Hold
it
on.
got out of hand, I told you, I said I want to be your friend. I don't know anything about a relationship. We don't know each other. We've never met before. And you were okay with that.
No, we're okay.
I know,
with
it's
that.
great.
Well,
There's
I
always
understand
something.
It's disappointing to you because
Lorne's like, oh, not
you get
again.
involved with people that
Another fucking
are on
guy
your phone or you're chatting with.
is gonna fuck
all that
me.
Stuff, but I'm
Yeah,
bringing
but
you
there's
back
not
to the real
there's
world.
hello.
not everybody that I take them exactly to their word. With you, I took to your word because you always kept your word.
Okay, right. And so, like I said, when I was flirting I didn't think it was going to be taken as seriously as it was. And when I saw that it was being taken seriously, that's when I dialed it back and I said, wait a second. I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to be his friend.
Because this guy's a piece of shit and I don't give a fuck about him.
Because obviously he needs it.
I don't give a fuck about him.
I flirted with Bill. I flirted with Emma. You know,
it's not a game.
Sometimes. Right, and
flirting
I understand that.
Flirting is not a game. When you brought it to the state, you brought it to with me.
Flirting is just what that is, flirting. And so when I saw that it was being taken a lot more seriously than I was hoping that it was going to be, that's when I dialed it back and I was very real with you.
You've been very real with me from the beginning.
Lorne, I didn't know you at the beginning, and flirting has never caused anything like this before in my life, and I didn't know.
I think that's it from me.
I already told you previously that I was your friend, and it wasn't a romantic thing. I can't help you what you're feeling.
I think I'm going to leave it there.
I'm not responsible for that.
Oh, the fucking damn.
Bye.